What's up, everyone? Good morning and welcome to a Wednesday version of Hot Topics. We are here to talk about some recent changes that we all woke up to this morning. Unless you live in Europe, at which point maybe it was while you were having your afternoon scone. Second lunch.
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets. Who knows what you're eating in Europe at noon? But I woke up to this, and that means we're going to talk about the changes that GW dropped. It's a lot of small changes, but they dropped a couple at once. So we're gonna go right through it. Jack, how you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing good. I got my coffee. I woke up to thank my lucky stars that I didn't buy, 2 to 4 boxes of plasma Inceptors.
Oh, I bought all my plasma Inceptors years ago. I'm good.
Yonks ago. I had 6 from way back because I was planning on taking them in Black Templars, and then I didn't. So
yeah, funny how that happens.
But yeah, maybe later in the year.
Yeah, so good morning, everyone. Yeah, we just seem to be getting, and this is really weird the way that GW's doing this. We got, Supreme Commanders added on, last Thursday. And then, last Tuesday, we got Dark Eldar Patrol Madness added. And then, the week before that, they actually did, all of the FAQs. They're just dripping and drabbing. Just oh, here's a little bit more. Oh, we missed one. Oh, sorry, the intern only wrote it down on a sticky note.
First off, I don't think they didn't.
An intern wrote it on a sticky note, Jack. There's no other explanation.
There's no other explanation. I think they meant plasma Inceptors to be free. And then people are like, oh my god, I ran 18 plasma Inceptors, and then I ran Death Watch so I can run 15 more. And GW was like, oops, we made a whoopsie. This free war gear, that one we didn't mean. Sorry.
Yeah. So Jack's spoiling the lead a little bit there on something that happened. So let's just go right into it.
Yeah, that's the biggest change for sure.
Munitorium field manual is updated this morning. Surely they have highlighted the changes to this because they highlight the changes every time.
Right.
They didn't.
They definitely don't just drop it and make it, the world's funniest Where's Waldo or whatever.
Yeah. But if you want to find the only change, you can run a document comparison.
You can either type Inceptor into the find bar, or you can scroll down to page 3. It's either one is up to you.
I didn't know what page it was on. So Plasma Exterminators cost 10 points now. And bad news, because every Space Marine player got this wrong about 12 months ago.
I got it wrong this morning, excuse you. I was they're not back to 60, they're back to 50. Yeah, they have, continue.
Oh, yeah, you carry 2 Plasma Inceptors. They come in pairs.
Plasma Exterminators?
Yeah, those ones. I don't even know what I said.
You said Plasma Inceptors.
Right, Plasma Inceptors come in zeros, but Plasma Exterminators come in pairs. So it's 20 points to upgrade that sweet Bolter Inceptor to a Plasma Inceptor. On the other hand, they have now given the Bolter Inceptor a reason to exist.
No, they haven't. It has exactly as many reasons to exist as it did. It is worse. So Inceptors are worse than they were in Nephilim.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah, losing armor contempt with no compensation is rough.
Yeah. Bolter Inceptors are one of the worst units in the game right now.
They're pretty bad, man.
They're pretty bad. Plasma...
I think I'd rather take Bolter than Plasma.
But probably?
I'm aware that that's not, neither of them are really tipping the scales. But, theoretically, if someone came up to me and was like, John, you have to take Inceptors in your next list, I might just skip the points.
You try to get in and out with as little pain as possible.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, 120, and I've filled that obligation.
Yeah, but, I think that's better than taking the Plasma.
No, I agree. 180 for 3 Plasma Inceptors is ludicrous. They drop like flies.
Yeah, no.
40, I think, was fine. I was not worried about playing into Plasma Inceptors. I really wasn't.
Yeah, no, playing against them, I was, stunned at how not that worried I was. They killed guardsmen relatively efficiently, and that was annoying. And then other than that, it was pretty okay.
They died very fast.
Yes, they did.
And now they die very fast and also are all of your points.
I don't know what to tell you, Chief. It's a rough combo.
Yeah. No, Plasma Inceptors are trash. And I think they were fine at 40, maybe. You proposed 45. I think 45's fair.
Yeah, I think 45's fair. 40 is fine.
If they made the Bolter Inceptor 30, Plasma Inceptor 45, I think that would have been a great change. But I don't even think at 40 it was a problem. It was just the most egregious change. Maybe they watched our video and was like, oh, the number 1 most improved Space Marine unit. Clearly.
Yeah, did we actually put them number 1?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, well,
You made me.
it's fair.
I wanted Talon Master, but I was okay with second.
I liked them Light Scars. Yeah, but the sad comparisons now are: would you rather have a Plasma Inceptor or 2 aggressors?
I mean, sure. Would you rather have a Plasma Inceptor or a Land Speeder?
Yeah. It's rough out there, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Land
bad.
Speeder now including a Melta.
Would you rather have 1 Inceptor or 5 Sniper Scouts with camo cloaks?
And a missile launcher.
And a missile launcher. My bad. Yeah.
Maybe put a Combi Melta Thunderhammer on the Sergeant.
Sure. Same points. Who cares?
2 Inceptors are like 6 Skyclaws with like a Thunderhammer, Power Fist, Storm Shield, 4 Combi Meltas.
Well, the fun part is you take them in mid-squad sizes of 3, so let's evaluate what you can get for 180 points.
You can get a Gladiator or Valiant at that point.
Oh, yeah, and it's 10 points cheaper. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry to everyone who bought Plasma Inceptors
Any amount of Plasma Inceptors.
in the last 2 weeks because they thought, oh, surely them getting better means that they're better now. And you know what? You were right, and it's not your fault.
Or anyone who, like us, did not immediately sell their Plasma Inceptors at just mint prices.
Yeah, no, seriously, if I could go back in time, I would, I don't know, I'd probably trade Plasma Inceptors for, like, a little bit of student debt off the line. Like, what are you going to do?
Pump and dumping Inceptor stonks, for sure.
Jeez.
But no, we wouldn't do any of that. And now I wish I had.
Dare I look and see if Plasma Inceptors are in stock right now?
That would be the funniest thing on the
I feel like I have to check.
That would be so funny.
Well, let me just... I'm just curious
Like,
now. Ooh.
Yeah, their website was down yesterday.
Ooh,
too.
GW doesn't want me to know if Inceptors are in stock. Okay.
Yeah, let me check on my
All
phone.
right, no, fair call.
Yeah, it's just 40-point Plasma Inceptors was just not a big deal, honestly.
It was good.
It was good.
And it helped certain chapters more than others. Mm-hmm. Mainly the chapters that weren't all Devastator all the time. Those chapters who were at a disadvantage.
Oh my god, yeah.
Those are the ones that liked Inceptors.
Because the biggest change they made by a significant amount, other than Armor of Contempt going away, because that was the biggest change.
Sure.
The biggest change was a nerf, but the biggest buff was Devastator Doctrine staying around the whole game.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool, I'm not going to lie.
And then also after that, Codex Warfare, because it seems pretty clear to me that the Data Slate team and the Arcs of Omen secondary team were just not on the same page. Because that clearly nobody told the balancing team on the secondaries clearly that Devastator Doctrine was about to be all 5 turns.
Yeah, the wild.
It's actually crazy.
Shout out to Tatters who just got 3 Caladius tanks and they didn't change. So happy for you, King.
Caladius are insane.
Caladius are great.
Go off, King.
Have fun.
Custodians are so fun.
Yeah, can you cancel your commission if you ordered them? Inceptors are still available in the US, it seems. All right.
Yeah,
well,
they are.
At least they didn't get sold out first. If they were sold out,
they cost less in dollars than one of them does in points. Barely.
So you're saying this is a money efficient way to build your army?
Yeah, they basically made it more efficient to buy Marines, I guess.
Fantastic. Yeah, truly, they made your army less expensive to buy, which is very generous of them.
Yeah. This was... I mean, like, I don't know why they did this. I really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, they changed the point changes, Begawau. And this is the only one. One of our good friends at Goonhammer ran a document comparison, so that we didn't have to scroll through all...
Well, they would have highlighted
51. Oh, no, surely.
Yeah.
But we didn't have to scroll through all 51 pages to find out that they changed one line without telling anyone. But they did, which is just excellent work. So I'm so sad because I really feel like they're not nerfing Space Marines. They're nerfing like the 4th, 5th, and 6th best Space Marine chapters, while the top 3 don't care.
Yeah. So armies that weren't taking Inceptors and didn't want them, Iron Hands.
Yep.
Ravenwing.
Yep.
Black Templar vehicle spam, which I think is the stronger way to run it. Didn't want them.
Yep.
Black Templar infantry spam. Now definitely doesn't want them, but could have taken them.
Probably did. Yeah, definitely like the top few just didn't really want to take them.
I think those are the top 3 Marines right now.
I actually think Ultramarines is
Ultramarines
is up
too.
there with that Black Templar
But they
list.
didn't really want them either because you wanted Codex Warfare and heavy weapons, and you, in your opinion, which I agree with, Ultramarines are just a Devastator Doctrine army with no trade.
True. Yep. My trade is that I get Gulliman.
Woo! I do actually like that
I
trade.
like Gulliman better than
Gulliman.
the Iron Hand trade, honestly, because I'm already rerolling ones.
We do have 2 Gullimans. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I think
I'm
we
just
have
saying.
3.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nick
Yeah.
complains about Celestine.
Well, we have like 5.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, let's acknowledge some super chats before we finish the Inceptor nerf and rant and move on. So welcome to both Gix12709 as well as Matthew Laughlin, who are new members of the Worm. Thank you so much for becoming members of the Worm in gold and silver. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. Matt O is also chiming in with that $10 super chat. Good morning to you. Necron warriors and units like that are feeling a lot better this morning. Yeah, if you were a 6 to 10 man unit who like didn't like AP3, you feel much better this morning.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Those were the only units that Plasma Inceptors were good into. If you were 1 to 5 models,
good into T7.
They're good over 6 model units.
Yeah.
They're okay into vehicles, but like their profile is just not that great compared to current profiles right now. Like they've gotten profile crept pretty hard.
Yeah, and they're gone now. And yes, Mr. SFXer, sad White Scar noises.
Yeah, sad white. R.I.P. to a real one.
Man.
Like, oh my God, White Scars.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, really unfortunately, White Scars got hit the hardest by this. They were the army that most relied on Inceptors.
Yeah, they were like Plasma Inceptors, the army.
Yeah, that's the only thing we had.
Don't worry, that crutch got kicked out from under you.
Oh, White Scars.
You already got your game on stream, bud. It's fine.
Oh, brother. I'm glad I got to inflict that on Nick, but oh man, it's a little sad. It's my only game with new Space Marines. And that Testin is gone.
Yeah, don't worry. It made Nick freak out about every single Space Marine chapter, no matter what. Because, I mean, the thing is that Space Marines losing Armor of Contempt was a huge nerf. Like, a huge nerf to the army. Mm-hmm. And some chapters with Devastator Doctrine and points changes got buffs out of that. It's like 3, maybe 4. Probably about 4 chapters. Every other chapter did not get enough to offset those nerfs, which means that half the Space Marines got worse and half the Space Marines got better, and Plasma Inceptors were relied on exclusively by the ones that got worse.
Yes.
So that means that the Marines that were holding on to relevancy through the Plasma Inceptors are no longer doing that.
Wow. Yep, like the top Marines are unchanged, it's just the middle ones are just... Yeah, this is literally the only one. They updated the entire document just for the Plasma Exterminator. It's the only change in 51 pages, I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely hilarious, honestly. Like, oh, brother. All right,
yeah.
Let's hit the next one. This is fun. The content validity update. Small changes here.
Well, Agents of the Imperium now does things.
Yeah, there is... so
it now is a rule that matters.
On the first page, there is exactly one thing, and that's the Agents of the Imperium is valid until June of 2023 unless superseded by a codex. Agents of the Imperium, so they moved this to June. So presumably they will either update the document in June or they will release Agents of the Imperium in June. Something in June.
Well, they said until January last time, and then nothing came out in January, so it didn't
well,
matter.
this is in January. They came out with Psychic the valid until June.
All right.
Maybe they'll update this document in June and say valid until January, guys.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. So Agents of the Imperium. So this is nice because at least you get to take your Inquisitors again. Yeah. Isn't that what we all?
You were in a fun state of having some units having Agents of the Imperium. Whereas that rule not having any text telling you what it did.
It was just a keyword.
It was a keyword. But Agents of the Imperium didn't do anything because all of the relevant text became irrelevant. So Agents of the Imperium only meant something if your particular codex said it meant something. Which some of them did, and some of them didn't.
The old classic. Like White Scars with Allied Helverins lost doctrines. Because their rules didn't call out Agents of the Imperium, and Freeblade doesn't say anything about what Agents of the Imperium is. It's just the keyword.
We're not answering Tim Pinney's question, for it is a meme from StatCheck, and we do not respect that.
Boo.
Boo.
I'm gonna answer Tim because I respect him more than StatCheck.
Yeah, I love Tim.
Tim Pinney with the super chat. What is the best unit to merely react to your opponent? What is the best unit to make plays and dictate the game? The best unit to merely react to your opponent is Spore Mines. That way you're not giving up any points. The best unit to make plays with and to dictate the game.
Oh, that's
is the
also
Spore
Spore
Assist.
Mines.
No, it's the Spore Assist.
It's the Spore Assist?
Yeah, the Spore Assist makes plays.
Oh, is that incredible?
Yeah, no, it makes plays and it makes Spore Mines. Yeah.
I see.
Enjoy. Thank you, Tim Penny, for the $5. I will put it directly towards the John Gets to Eat Dinner Today fund. Thank you.
That's a good one. I'll put my share directly towards Jack Gets to Sleep Indoors.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Fantastic. The city of Tallahassee does not tell John not to have air conditioning fund. It's very important.
There are other options. We are not have to explore those this month.
Yes, literally only the Space Marine points are changed. Only that one. Only just the 1 point. Not even points. Space Marine point change was up.
I mean, all right, fine, Tim. I think the best unit to merely react to your opponent is Kill Rigs, because they pick Assassinate and you sit all the way back and wait for them to come to you.
And then I get a
and then
15
the
on
best
Assassinate
unit
anyway.
to make plays and dictate the game, also Kill Rigs. You go forward, you kill him.
No.
I'm pandering.
All right, so that's nice that we're allowed to take the Imperium again. Woo! Super happy for that. I don't even think the bottom half of this changed at all. But you still get Warzone Knockment and Warzone Vigilus. So these are the ones you're allowed to use. Order Martyred Lady, completely dead.
Order Martyred Lady, don't even know her.
Bloody Rose, still kicking. Still kicking.
Yeah.
Good. We still get to use the data sheet for the Graphis Captain. Jack, it's your obligation to run a stupid Vanguard Spearhead list with 2,800 points.
Wait, no, Vanguard Spearhead was illegal.
No, it's legal.
No, now it is.
It was always legal.
No, I looked it up. It was not.
No, this whole book was not in the last.
No, I remember doing the RIP Vanguard Spearhead because I looked it up and it wasn't.
No, it's because it wasn't out. It was released after the last time the document was updated. That's why Bloody Rose was allowed.
No, I need the Gravis Captain with the 3 useless fighting styles that don't work if you get a relic.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I love that part.
That part's great.
Tim Penny with a $5 super chat to say thank you, John, again. Thank you so much, Tim. I really appreciate you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hold on, Castellans of the Rift are still allowed.
Yeah, great.
The Warp Meld Pact.
The Gravis Captain, real fast, why did they give a regular Gravis Captain a Mastercrafted Power Sword? And then they're like, we're going to go with these cool fighting stances, and he gets a Power Sword. And if you replace that Power Sword, you can go to hell, buddy, because you don't get your fighting stances anymore. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible.
They give him a chain sword that gives him 3 extra attacks that are nonsense because it's a chain sword. When you know how I like my chain sword to give me 3 extra attacks? Teeth of Terra, mother.
It's so close. It's so painful. But you know what? I'm glad it's there, I guess.
Woo! Primaris Ancient. Nobody takes Ancients anyway.
Yeah, no, I think all they did was change like the weapons the Primaris Ancient can take, which is really nice of them.
That's cute. I think they do get a Mastercrafted Power Sword.
Yeah, no, which is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, I guess.
They added Kratos points? Oh, that's good. I guess they didn't have points before? That's hilarious.
I guess that document search or whatever
didn't
find that.
I'm the good hammer, guys. I'm going to tell you. All right. Just glad that there's a small number of supplements still allowed, but certainly not all of them because that wouldn't be clear. What? Senator Tony Avalanche. I have to read this out because he gave us money. His super chat is $2, and we appreciate you, Senator Tony Avalanche. Just the name Senator Tony Avalanche.
No, that's amazing. Tony Avalanche.
Tony Avalanche. I don't even want to
Senator,
say what that
US
sounds like.
Senator.
But the senator throws it because Tony Avalanche.
Hey, Tony Gunk.
No, Tony Avalanche sounds like he's like the hero of like a Wish.com action movie called like Marbo, with like not Sylvester Stallone on the front.
He's got Tony Avalanche.
It's Tony Avalanche.
Hey, you know, Tony Avalanche.
And it's like all laid out exactly like the cover of Rambo, but it's 75 cents and he's not Rambo.
Hey,
and
I'm Tony Avalanche.
Anyways, Jack, dating 1998 Bob It. Put the rumors to rest.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm dating 1998 Bob It. Also, I don't know what the hell that means.
Senator Tony Avalanche, please let us know what you're talking about, because clearly this is too meta for us. I don't know what that means. But you know what? We appreciate the support and the fact that you have an honestly awesome username.
Yes.
Hugh is in the chat. Good morning, Hugh. Hugh, I hope that you're coming to Las Vegas this year. I miss you, buddy.
I would never date anyone born in 1998.
It's too specific a statement to be false. All right. We'll see about that.
1997
Begawau,
is the
Fix
year.
My List has been moved because we got new FAQs. So much.
1998, Bop It? Not Bob It, Bop It.
Bop It. That's
It's
when
like
the
Bop
Bop It
It,
came out.
Twist It.
Oh,
Push
hold on. Oh, no. This is important. They allowed a lot of the White Dwarf indexes are now allowed.
Yeah, Exorcist. I can run Exorcist.
Exorcist is back. Emperor Spears is back. Wolf Spear. I didn't even know Silver Templars had rules.
Now. Yeah, well, apparently Index Astartes Exorcist is legitimately from like 2020 or early 2021.
Yeah, that's all this. But I thought that they were getting rid of it because those were all until January, and now they're alive. What is the rundown, Tyrannosaurus
The
Rex?
rundown is dinosaurs go roar. Dinosaurs are the best T-Rex. You know, if you can't shoot them, you eat them, and that's the game plan right there.
Really?
I got Tyrannosaurus Rex with the T-Rex posting.
You got him. All right, so we're gonna call that good on the update. Although I'm genuinely happy that all these random Space Marine chapters have rules because now I have to go look up what all of them do.
I got halfway through reading what the Exorcists do, and then I came here and did this.
Matto, I'm so sorry about Order Martyr Lady. They deserve better. However, instead, you're Bloody Rose player.
They
know
like
your
it,
place. Know your place.
If anyone's gonna die and like it, it's gonna be OML.
Yeah, but sad.
Yeah. I love how the Craft World Altansar continues to do absolutely
No,
nothing.
you can 2CP command phase obsec them.
Wow.
Yeah, if you
You
didn't
can
have
just psychic phase obsec them, but
after
whatever.
you score primary, like, come on, please.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Simply pathetic.
What if I had Phoenix Lords on every objective?
Wouldn't matter then.
What
would it?
then, nerd?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and call that good, and we're just gonna go through part 3.
Is that what we're calling it? We're calling it good?
Yeah, we're calling that good.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you all can't see the absolute glory that was the Imperial Guard FAQ this morning, because the Imperial Guard FAQ was like right here. Oh wow, my mouse isn't showing. This is terrible. Anyways, it was right in front of the going to.
That's fair.
Because it usually does. Anyways, there was a guard
turned it off.
FAQ. Dang you!
I know.
I like using that. There was an Imperial Guard FAQ this morning. It was a reprint of the 8th edition one, and there was about 0.5 seconds where I'm like, double shoot a. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they updated the graphic.
First thing I saw was like Russ can double shoot if it goes half. I'm like what? Wait, all right, no. And I was sad because I thought that there would be updates, but also when I opened a new Codex FAQ and it was 8 pages long, I should have known something was up.
Yeah, it's usually like one.
It's usually
page.
like that. It's usually one page.
So they released the old FAQ with a new graphic. One would assume, we do not have any insight into this, one would assume there's an actual FAQ coming at some point.
Yeah.
But, you know, anything can happen in this wild world. I am seeing a name I have not seen in quite some time. Mr. Jim Vessel's in the chat.
Howdy, Jim. Welcome. Thank you for the well wishes this weekend. We are, in fact, about to go to Las Vegas. Some of us are leaving today.
I'm going to hop on the road. Nick's already gone with our Fix My List graphic for this week.
Oh, weird.
But anyway, yeah, I'll be leaving tonight, and you're leaving tomorrow?
Early morning tomorrow.
We'll
be getting to Las Vegas soon. Jim, hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to hear from you.
There's one thing left, and this is the Imperial Armor Compendium update.
What about the mission pack one with... is there any changes to that?
Oh, that was last week.
Cool.
Yeah, this was 118.
Cool. Were there any changes in it, though? Because I don't
on
remember
118?
looking at it.
Oh, yeah, there was. It was, you can add a Supreme Commander.
It was the Subcom
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the
plus
one.
Drukari. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, all that stuff got made to work.
Well, they're slowly drip feeding fixes to Arcs of Omen.
It's just the slowest way possible.
Wait, you mean redoing how detachments work wholesale causes some downstream effects with some codexes?
Never saw it coming.
That's weird.
All right, let's keep powering on.
Good to hear, Jim. Good to hear.
Yeah. They did so many random changes that I don't even know what they all mean. So basically, all of the guard units work now. And that's really nice.
Woo!
The fun part is that the Forge World Guard units get platoon, which means you can give them orders.
All of them?
The artillery does.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no, they're all platoon now. +1 hit, +1 AP. Come on, Jack. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. And please turn that off.
I think that's appropriate, actually.
No. All right. Jacketing the air raid siren.
My phone literally, as soon as he told me that they all got +1 to hit, +1 to wound, did on the outside what my brain was doing on the inside, which is shutting down and setting off air raid sirens.
Yeah. Well, the fun part is that the Creed units actually have, like, the Creed units.
I don't want to gloss over that. That is horrifying.
Yeah, well, they're not core, so, like...
What don't they get for being core?
They don't get rerolls, and they don't ignore hit mods.
That helps. Still, order's good.
So, okay. So let me just tell you, Jack.
How many points are these?
Let me tell you why they're not good. Because it doesn't actually matter. So, think about a Basilisk platform a month ago.
Right.
That was Ballistic Skill 4, AP 3, and ignored the indirect penalty.
Right.
Now it's Ballistic Skill 4, takes indirect penalty to Ballistic Skill 5 and is +1 to hit, so it hits on 4s.
That's worse.
Yeah. And now it's AP 4 takes the +1 save for the indirect penalty. So just think of exactly what this was a month ago.
Right. I'm not worried
when
about
no one
that.
took it.
I'm not worried about that.
And now it's the same.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that gun.
Okay.
You're naming like the worst indirect piece in the book.
You didn't take any of the indirect
What about
pieces.
heavy quad launchers and stuff?
I would just take mortars, man.
I know you will, but the question is, what do you do when you're done taking mortars? You only take 9 of them. What happens if you take things after that?
All right, fair enough. We will find out today, just for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, mortars. I know mortars are gross and disgusting.
Darn right they are. Let's see. The Death Corps Marshal gets Senior Officer. That's nice. I wonder how many points. You know what? We need the Munitorium Field Manual to find out how much these guard units cost. Yeah, this is now a guard review, and Jack is stuck in it. This is great.
I'm not. I can leave anytime.
Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy.
I just don't because I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the spirit. All right, how many marshals are there? And one of them has to be Krieg. There we go. Oh, brother. 35 points for a senior officer? Don't mind if I do.
Is that 2 orders?
Yeah, it's 2 orders.
Unfortunate.
35 points is the point where I put him in my list. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually a fan of that. Yeah, no, Plasma Inceptors get screwed again. It's terribly unfortunate. No, I mean, honestly, most of this is just let your things do rules. Does the Death Corps Marshal do anything else? He knows Regimental, can issue to orders. How wonderful. Gets Regimental and Commandant. Great. So it's just a 35-point Cadian Castellan. That's pretty good.
Yeah, really
Actually,
makes Creed not look that great anymore.
Yeah, no, that's 35 points is actually the point where I might do that instead. Death Riders. What does a Death Rider Squadron Commander do? This guy knows orders? Can issue 1 order? Hold on, what is a Death Rider Squadron Commander? This is important. I can get an officer on a horse. So Death Rider Squadron Commander. Let's find out how much this bad boy costs. Jack, this is important. I need you here for it. 45 points for a man on a horse. That's pretty good. Wow, and he can go into outflank for free. Look at that. He has a Death Rider hunting lance. This is great. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. I think this is pretty great. And yes, the Guard Forge World models got updated before the Codex came out, but Stone Crushers still don't have rules. Truly incredible. All right, stop. All right, so I could go down through this line, but Jack is apparently revolting. Well, he is always, but you know, in this case, he's in rebellion.
Yeah, I'm playing with my little models, John.
Just for one, because to punish you for your temerity, we are gonna take just a moment and just look at let's go with the heavy quad launcher and just see what that actually looks like. Is there anything else? No, they gave good keywords to everything. They all got squadron, regimental, smoke. Oh, squadron on all the vehicles. That's kind of nice. I wonder what the best thing you can order is.
I'm sure I will find out when it shows up in one of our battle reports.
So heavy quad launcher battery. Let's find out what we can do with a heavy quad launcher battery. Jack, what do you think we can do with a heavy?
Probably shoot me.
Yeah, no, obviously. Like, what do you think it's gonna do? Yeah.
So Dr. Cosmos, Sisters of Silence. If you're referring to Witch Seekers and Vigilators being 60 points, that was in the original document.
Yes, that is original.
And I believe the prosecutors may have gone down to 11. Not sure.
I don't know. I'll just find out how much the heavy quad launcher battery is, because I think it's pretty decent. All right. Ooh, no, it's not. I lied to you. So anyways, it's 4d6 shots at strength 5, AP dash damage 1, which is the same profile as 4 mortars stapled together for the low discount price of like 5 or 6 mortars.
How many points is
It's
it?
90 points.
That's 3... No, they're not 30 points each.
No, they're not. They're like 17 points each.
Yeah, so
you're not.
So you get a... No, you certainly could be.
Yeah, you're not.
Mortars are cranked at that points cost. This is slightly less efficient.
This is a less points efficient non-core.
It is more per slot.
Jack, you don't know what's doing this. Godspeed to whoever runs the heavy quad launchers into Jack specifically. But it shan't be me.
Heavy mortar battery. It has the word mortar in it. I'm scarred.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Jack, the man who ran indirect, is just...
Way back in the day, listen, I had a bad phase in life, all right? I was a bad boy.
And you will again.
I did bad boy things, as bad boys do.
I'm kind of curious. Actually, this is important. Tell me if this thing has the vehicle keyword.
It does.
It does. Let me go check and see if I could potentially have old Mr. Leontis give reroll hits to one of those things. Because I kind of like that idea now that you're mentioning it. Thank you for the inspiration.
It's also a unit of 3, by the way. So
yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, cool.
Could Leontis give them full rerolls to hit?
Cool.
If I'm trying to make a good indirect battery, that might be worth looking at, Jack. Thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah,
I dedicate this indirect to you.
Glad to help.
No, it's just battle tank. It's good.
Heavy mortar. How many points is a heavy mortar?
A heavy mortar
battery? Yeah, no, never mind. That is garbo.
Yeah, you're fine, buddy.
They are also a vehicle, though. Weirdly enough, he gives it to like a Russ or a platoon, or what does he give rules to?
He gives orders to battle tank and
their platoon,
like core
right?
and character. To what? What's platoon?
The quad launcher.
Quad launcher platoon.
Right, so he can give orders to it.
Oh yeah, he can give orders to it. He can't give his rerolls.
Ah, I see.
To it. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Could give it the units count as double for blast order? No, unfortunately, it's not squadron. That's what squadron goes to. Yeah, so I think that for effectively nothing has changed for guard, and it's really nice that all these forge world units are strictly able to be taken in games again. But I don't think any of these units are so insanely good that I want to. Like, let me just see if there's someone who would want the battle tank upgrade.
Well, I'm imagining some sicko who takes, mono indirect and pairs into Nick round 1. That would be funny. That would be the content I'm here for.
Alright, so the Carnodon, Macador, oh god. Battle tank, I don't care about.
The the Thunderer, the Colossus. Can they get reroll hits?
No.
What is battle tank key off of?
The things that got battle tank is literally just so the Colossus Bombard didn't get it. No, literally the only thing that got battle tank are the Carnodon, Macador variants, and that's it.
What does battle tank give you?
Battle tank just gives you the ability to get like a couple of stratagems. Like I think the shoot on death of the turret weapon.
It's pretty good. Did they give the Malcadors turret weapon on their turrets?
Turret weapons? That's a good question. No.
I'm sorry, what?
No, they did not.
None of them got turret weapons?
None of them got turret weapons. That...
Get wrecked, Malcadors. Loser. Oh, that's so stupid.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How about the Volkite Carnodon? That's a good question.
Does it actually get full rerolls?
It can get full rerolls to hit.
How?
It got battle tank.
Well, you said it just keys off of some strats.
Yeah, and
Leontis can give it rerolls.
Full rerolls to hit.
Cool.
So if you give it nothing but Volkites, you end up with 8 shots, where a 6 to wound is 1 mortal wound.
And then 1 CP, 5s to hit are 6s to wound.
And then you full reroll it, and you do like 2 or 3 mortal wounds. Yeah, that's pretty great.
You do way more than 2 or 3 mortals. Are you joking?
All right, fine. You do 4 mortal wounds?
Yeah, probably 4.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
4, maybe 5.
Oh, God, maybe 5. Carnodon, like, God, I wish I want it to be true. Anyways,
I just thought it was kind of like a Kratos, where Kratos has
it's like a little baby one.
Where it has like a million Volkites sticking out of every single orifice.
It has 3, and it's just a little baby Volkite.
That is not as good.
All right. That wraps up guard.
Thank God for that.
That's literally it. They didn't really change anything here. However, shout out to Chaos Space Marines who got Machine Spirit added to a bunch of units that look like they should have Machine Spirit. Basically, if it has Machine Spirit and Space Marines and it doesn't even have Chaos Space Marines,
Hold on.
they fixed it.
It says they did. He says they did because it's on the weapon itself.
What's on the weapon?
Turret weapon. Like demo cannon. Malkador Defender has a demo cannon. Which
Oh, if it just has it just has the thing from the...
demo
Oh, wow, Macadors just have normal guns. That's terrible.
2 autocannons? Yeah, there's regular Malkador does a battle cannon. Battle cannons, if you look in the book, have turret.
Have turret weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, never mind. I'm wrong. So instead it's just... How much does a Macador cost? You know what?
Yeah.
This is worth looking at here.
This is the content I crave.
Well, hey...
I love... No. I do like the Malkadors. Malkadors are
Macadors
awesome.
are dope.
They are 18 wounds.
The wrong number, probably.
But no, I think it's fine, honestly, because you just go big tonk stonks and you just ram them down your opponent's
The
throat.
generic Macador is 210.
It's fine, honestly.
So let's look at this. So it's...
Does it any points upgrades? Heavy Stubber, Hunter, Killer. Las cannons are only 5. Storm Bolters are 5.
Okay. Heavy Stubber, Hunter, Killer Missile. So let's actually look at this. It's a 3-up save. F me. All right, hold on.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it changes the name of each of the weapons on the Malkadors to the right. To the right
okay.
names.
Okay. Thank you, chat, for helping me out here.
You probably just want to look up Malkador.
Yeah, let's just do that. Control F Mac. Spell it right. All right. Change the first paragraph. All right. Regimental tactics. Cool. They get rules. Great. Okay. They all lose regiment. That's fine.
Lose regiment in brackets.
Yep.
Squadron, regimental, battle tank, and smoke.
Yep. It's all useful. Delete data sheet. Oh, wow. The Macador deletes the data sheet and replaces with a corresponding data sheet at the end of the document. I'll read that in a second. The Annihilator, Defender, Thunder, and all change Demolisher to Demolisher Battle Cannon. Okay.
And then here
And
we
then
go.
there's the Macador. And is this...
Which the Malkador battle cannon does not have turret weapon.
Brother!
Sorry.
They actually went in and gave the Macador.
So hits on 4s, bro. It's hits on 4s.
Why would they...
Doesn't have
Why
turret.
wouldn't they just give it a battle cannon? This is literally a battle cannon without turret.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Let me look up a picture of a
Yeah, I was
Macador.
about to say, picture of a Malkador incoming.
All right, we're getting to the bottom of this, chat. Thank you for sticking with us.
Well, we're getting to the bottom of it, unlike a Rogaldorn.
It's so fine. All right, so I hate to say this out loud. In fairness, this thing isn't really a turret.
It's
kind of a turret.
It's like a semi-turret.
It's a fixed turret. I feel like they could have given it turret weapon and it would have been fine.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't shoot out of combat because it doesn't rotate.
Yeah. So the Demolisher cannon now has turret.
Well, no, it's the Demolisher battle cannon, which what's the definition in Guard?
Oh my brother, hold on.
Do you want to go grab the book?
Yeah, if you could, it's in the black backpack on
Sure.
the couch.
Oh, right, because you just can't go without it. I know.
Yeah, no, I like to read my book. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're gonna keep diving in through these Macador rules. Everyone who is still with us on this deep dive, thank you for putting up with the insanity. What are they doing? So, Colossus Bomb. This is all so irrelevant. Really just want to push these new Rogaldorns. Look, I'm gonna be honest. The Rogaldorn is pretty effing great. To everyone who's hating on the Rogaldorn, please,
Rogaldorn looks awesome.
I really want to think.
No, I'm looking it up and I'm telling
So
you.
here's my guess. The Demolisher battle cannon is the hull mounted one that you get for the Baneblade, and the Demolisher cannon is the one that's good.
That would be the funniest.
I'm thinking that's what they did here.
No, Demolisher battle cannon is turret weapon. Demolisher cannon is not.
Okay, so hold on. So one of the Macadors gets turret weapon. I need to look up what the difference is. Let me just
It's the Malkador. What? It's
so
Malkador,
so the Macador
Annihilator, and Defender.
and Thunderers.
And Thunderers. Yeah.
What is a Thunderer?
Nobody knows.
I don't even know what a Thunderer is. It's just like a tank.
I love how the regular battle cannon is just... Sorry, Malkadors, you don't know how to hit. You need to learn from your brothers.
Okay. So some of these have things. So let's just find out. A Thunderer is a T8 12 wound Liam and Russ chassis.
Probably costs more, but
That probably costs more, and it doesn't have like heavy bolters or anything. No, it can be equipped with one strong bolt or heavy stubber. This thing had better be cheap. How much is a Thunderer? Guaranteed
probably more than a Russ.
Yeah, for no reason.
Probably more than a Russ with armor tracks, 3 heavy bolters.
120.
Oh, hold on.
120 for just a T8 tank with a Demolisher cannon. That's actually kind of good.
That is actually kind of good.
Because a Russ...
That is actually really good.
So a Lehman Russ Demolisher, at its bare minimum, I think is like 150.
Wait, hold up. Look up a picture of a Thunderer. Because I according to chat, this is about to become very funny. Thunderer 40k.
Yeah, that's fair. Hold on. This thing's
That's a turret weapon.
All right, chat. This is a turret weapon.
That's a turret weapon. I'm sorry. What?
Absolutely incredible.
Astounding.
Yeah, Thunder. Hold on. So a Lehman Russ Demolisher is like 155 minimum, or no, I think it's 150, and then you buy
3. Well, you have to buy hull mounted.
Yeah, so it's 155, and then you buy 2 more heavy bolters and armor track. That's how you get the 170 number.
Yeah.
So for 35 points less than a Lehman Russ, you lose a heavy bolter, and you lose a wound and an armor save.
That is totally fine.
That is... It doesn't have a turret. However, I assure you, it does have a turret weapon.
No, it's... yeah, that thing is firing out of combat. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like...
the whole tank is a turret. Just...
It's like legitimately not bad.
No, that's legitimately great.
120.
360, and
Because they got...
They're the front...
And the Thunderer got battle tank. Yeah, Thunderer... Hold on, let me...
Yeah, we're no longer looking at Demolisher. We're now
Hold on, Thunderer, what do you get? So yeah, you get the good battle cannon. You get regimental tactics, and vehicle squadron, sounds great. Squadron, regimental smokes. They don't get battle tank, but they can't get the
reroll.
reroll.
Giving rerolls to that. Anyway.
No, that's fine, but they get all of the orders.
Yeah, so they reroll ones. They count as double models for a purpose of blast. They hit on 3s. Their strength 10, AP 3, damage D3 plus 3.
It's actually pretty good.
No, that's really good. That's a good gun. I mean, they're the front lines, right? Because some vehicles have to push out first.
Yeah.
So why not have 120-point idiots that also randomly can kill anything in the game?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
It's a very good. Now let's look at the Malcadors.
All right, no kidding.
No
kidding.
No cap.
Look at that.
Thunderers
are good now.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Thank you, chat, for going on this adventure with us. Macadors. Let's just go through all the keywords of Macador again. So
yeah, I mean, Matto makes a good point. Lehman Russ Demolisher is kind of meh. Lehman Russ Demolisher at 120, less meh.
Yeah,
a lot less.
That is true. I think there would still be places for that, but like honestly, we're now getting to the like 2.5 Thunders for the price of a Rogue Lord. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that sounds like 3 Thunderers and 4 Russes, or 3 Thunderers, yes. 3 Russes.
Guaranteed, chat. I'm gonna go buy 3 Thunderers, and then GW is just gonna come slamming down and say, oh yeah, the Demolisher battle cannon is plus 50 points.
Or they're just gonna be like, we meant Demolisher cannon.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we're just gonna remove it and not tell
them. And they're gonna be like, well, I don't know why you thought it would get turret weapon.
Okay. Tim Penny with the $10 super chat. I think he did $10 because he knew that if he did 5, we wouldn't read it out loud. However, the Rogel Dorn...
Heart you, Tim Penny.
Yeah, love you, Tim. The Rogel Dorn missing the bottom means that according to the hull roll, you can now measure distance to and from the inside. A Smash Captain could jump into there and hold it in combat forever.
You would have to be able to phase through models?
Well, yeah, when you charge with the fly keyword, you can.
You can't phase into models. You can never land on top of a model.
No. Can you go... Do you want to... No, the $10 is enough to make me want to go get a Rogel Dorn and show what he means. You can.
Where is it?
It's right on that chair. I can see it.
I hate you.
Jack is along for the ride.
I am, but it's not a ride I want.
Yeah. And yes, chat. Yes, the Macador is pricier than the rest with no upside. But the upside is that it has an extra wounds. All right. I don't think this is a good idea, but theoretically...
You're going to break down my Death Company?
I am, yes. I'm going to show this upside down. You know what? Let's get this on the big screen. Hold on, chat. We're here to save you from whatever this is happening right now. Here you go.
What is happening?
All right,
wow,
so
we're very orange.
Just imagine that like this is the table. So this is like a guy with a jump hack. He's gonna declare a charge. He's gonna move through and he's gonna go right here.
Well,
Why is this an illegal placement?
Because you can't be...
Can't be where?
Well, in WTC, you can't be under a model. But in not WTC, they will call a judge, and the judge will tell you to stop being an asshole.
Yes, absolutely. Do not be the asshole who does this. However, Matt O says the Smash Captain is too tall to stay 1 inch away from the top. I know what you're talking about, Matt O.
You're in combat now.
I'm in combat, so I'm within an inch of you. And also, I don't measure from the top of my model. I measure from the base because I'm a Smash Captain. So I see no rules as written reason why I cannot have a Death Company model right here. Frankly, I'm going to start deploying Creed here.
Well, you can't move the tank or Creed at that point.
Not very fast.
Does Creed need line of sight to order?
No, just the 2 inch shuffle. Just that's how I move.
Creed moves forward an inch, tank moves forward 2 inches.
Well, like ideally, I'd have someone with a fly keyword going in there, but failing that, I don't know. I see no reason why I couldn't just.
Oh, that is actually legal because you can go like
you can move through models when you charge with the fly keyword.
Yeah, and if you had
fall back now.
If you have like a Star Weaver or something, you can go under the Star Weaver.
Yeah.
And there's no reason that is different than any of this.
No, yeah, no. Other than like, please no.
Yeah, I mean, what will actually happen is your opponent's like, that doesn't sound right. Do you mind if we get a judge? And you're like, sure. And then you try and work through all your logic with the judge about why that's all a thing that can happen. And the judge is like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No. And then moves on.
This is the Macador now.
But yes, that would be the funniest thing. I think that if that were legal, I think that would completely invalidate this guy.
No, I would 3D print a cover to the bottom, and
that's not a legal part of the model. That's modeling for advantage, baby.
Yeah, and I'll do it again. Stop
because when somebody's like, "Oh, I'm going to go inside your model," if that's a legal thing, then you're like, "Well, I added a piece to it so that you can't do that." If it's legal to go inside, that's definitely illegal.
All right,
but yeah, no judge that I would respect would allow that.
All right, let's just make sure that there's nothing in the Macadors section that's actually interesting, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up. So the Macador, we've determined, does not have turret weapons.
The rules don't specifically state a dog can't take 40k. We are in Airbud levels now.
We really are. Dice Bud, let's go. All right, Macador Defender and the Macador Infernus.
What?
I'm sorry, and even the Annihilator. What do any of you do? Honest to God.
The Infernus has the
is the
Inferno
gun, which I guess is not a deterrent weapon, and that's fine.
It also explodes like horribly.
Does it really? On a 4-up, each unit within 6 suffers D6. Oh, I like that.
No, you don't, because that's the first gun, and that's the first thing I'm shooting.
You're not killing that thing turn 1.
Sure.
And then it rumbles. I'm going to stay 6 inches away.
The try again brag of tanks.
Fantastic. That
is the dumbest rules interaction I've heard this edition.
Yeah. So we still have the Annihilator with its now turret demolisher cannon. Oh, it also comes with a twin las cannon. That's a Macador twin las cannon, which is the same stats as a normal twin las cannon. So that seems like
no. This one's 48-inch range.
The twin las cannon is 48 inch.
Oh no, this one's strength 9.
Right. Anyways, the Macador Annihilator at a clean 230 is way more than a Lehman Russ Demolisher, and that's not a good comparison.
No, but it gets turret weapon. Yeah, no.
The Macador Defender at 260 is also equipped.
It has 7 heavy bolters.
Brother.
Like, legit, that is kind of insane. 7 heavy bolters.
Just gotta give him reroll hits. 5 hit auto wound. Yahtzee!
Demeltza, but you kind of can stand under models. It depends. WTC is the only rules format that says you can't. That I know of. There might be like some regional circuit somewhere that says you can't.
I'm sure, but
like in the US,
the short answer is please no.
Just don't.
Just please no.
Because
please do not do this.
Any good judge will tell you, I don't care what your rules are. You're not doing
even
that.
Most of the bad ones will tell
even
you.
Most of the bad ones
Yeah.
will tell you, I don't care what your rule says. You're not doing it.
All right.
But yeah, you can totally stand under models unless you're in WTC. Like I can put my model under my Star Weaver. I don't care. I can put my Star Weaver under my other Star Weaver. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we're good here. I think we have descended too far into madness. I think it's time for the madness to claim us, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By this logic, couldn't you go inside any model with no bottom? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
which is why we're also not doing this.
Yeah. It's not real. It's a fun thought experiment. You do it in a tournament, you're a doofus.
Yeah.
Which is a nice way to put it. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, no, Tim Penny just wanted us to have problems.
I want peace never. I want problems always. Tim Penny, 2023.
Thanks, Tim.
Hey, I'll see you. I'll see you in a day or two, Tim.
Is Tim? I don't think Tim's going to Las Vegas.
Oh, he's not. Then I'll see him when we all room with him at Cherokee.
Indeed, we'll see him soon, one way or another. All right, I think we're I think we're good there. I think we're good there. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you so much for this absolutely horrible segue that we went on.
I liked it at the end. Thunderers are cute.
Thunderers are actually pretty cute. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you in Las Vegas. If you are in Las Vegas and you happen to see one of us, come say hi. We love meeting the community. We love seeing everyone there. And we appreciate your support. If maybe you want some more focused content from Jack and I, go check out The Art of War Room. That's on our website, theartofwar40k.com. Wow, what a morning.
Didn't they change the website name to The Worm or something?
You click on the worm from theartofwar40k.com. You still want to go there.
Somebody trolled me on StatCheck by telling me I got our website wrong when I said it.
Wow, okay. It's sad. No, go to our website, theartofwar40k.com. Make sure that you check it out. We really appreciate your support. Click like, share, subscribe on this YouTube video, and maybe even leave a comment on why Jack should have worn a collared Hawaiian shirt today.
I always should wear a collared Hawaiian shirt. Sometimes it's laundry day, though.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.